Hi, my name's Gary Treichler. Let me ask you, if you were to pick an apprentice, who or what are you looking for? What did Jesus do when he chose the 12? Well, one of the first things he did is he went out all night and he prayed. And then he asked them to follow him. And you know the kind of people that he picked ordinary people. He picked different kinds of people. I've been successful at this, and I've also failed at this. Usually when I chose the people, rather than praying about it and saying, God, what do you think? Or I picked a certain kind of person, and it just didn't work for me. But let me say this, I want to give you credit. I think you're pretty intuitive on this. When I was out at Saddleback, Rick Warren's church, they had so many people that wanted to be in a small group, 300-400, and they did not have the leaders. And so they prayed. They got 300 or 400 people in a room. They prayed that God would really pick the right people. And so what they did is they got them in a group of 10, and for a half hour, they just had them discuss some questions together. At the end of that half hour, they said to the group, if you were to pick a group leader, who would you pick? And they'd all kind of point to a person. Do you know that that was about 75 to 80% successful? Now, they trained them, but that was successful because intuitively, many times we can pick out who the great leaders might be. Now, what are the characteristics that we're looking for? And you can make a list on your own. Let me share a few. Faithful, someone who's always there, someone who does their lesson, someone who's faithful with the Lord every day. Available. Here am I, send me. Not here am I, send them. I'm here. I'm available. What can I do for you? And I think the one that I like the most is teachable, because the word disciple means learner. Are you teachable? Not know-it-all. You know, the older people get, the less they figure out that they know, because it's so much bigger than what they thought. You're looking for people that have change, transformation in their life. They're making switches. You're asking them, how have you been transformed in the last 2 or 3 weeks? What's God doing in your heart? I look for people who go to counselors. They're basically saying, I can't make it on my own. I need help. These are good leaders. You might find them in unexpected places. There's a guy that came to me and he said, I don't know whether I should lead the group or not. I feel like God's calling me, but he was an extreme introvert. And I said, listen, try this. You know the people. They're going to be there to help you. Say, I'm an extreme introvert. I think God's calling me to be a facilitator. Would you help me? That was a very successful group because everybody jumped in to help. Apprenticing and multiplication will help God's kingdom to grow for more people, more groups, and more people ushered into his kingdom. I'll see you next week.